welcome back to the only Lauren channel. Bienvenido a la Lauren channel, aka solamente Lorena. So I am coming to you today. I'm having a Kanye day. Who the best in the land? I ain't got a million. So I'm always telling you guys to buy my book, and I realized that you guys probably don't know what the heck the book is about, which is why I said I'm having a Kanye day. So I want to give you guys, you Earthlings, that's the word, I want to give you Earthlings some pieces of my book without giving all the juicy details. And I'm basically gonna go over with you Earthlings exactly what the book is about, and so you can basically buy it. You gotta try it before you buy it. So basically this book is how I use my God-given woman's intuition to solve the mysteries of science, and everyone hated me for it. Just kidding. I mean, más o menos. So the book is about dark energy and how I believe I found cosmological constant predicting it. Believe, I know. And honestly, I could have probably verified it. I verified it a different way, and we'll talk about that a little later in the video, but I probably could have verified it with some experimentation. But honestly, I'm not in the headspace for that. I'm not trained in experimental physics. I am a theoretical physicist. So I started off in the book describing my hypothesis and how I began arriving to it. So basically, over the years, I noticed how Earth had analogous patterns in the crust on the continent. So basically they were all the same shape but in a different form. Like, no matter the country, no matter where it was in the world, it was still that same shape, that little triangle-ish thing, and it's usually wide at the top. Like, if you connect them all like that, you already know what it is. It looks like the palm right here. North America, Asia, they all pretty much have the same shape. I didn't really think much about it. Obviously, I explain this in the book. I don't really think much about it because, you know, everybody knows about how Pangea broke up after the First World War. No, wait. Yoko Ono? That's when they broke up? No, it was after the first ice age. Or was it the second one? Or the third, the fourth? How many ice ages were there? So obviously, it being split into different sections. I've been sipping on my Patron. And everybody basically knows that Africa used to be a part of South America, which is why blacks and Hispanics get along so well. But I don't even know, like, I felt like, okay, something's not adding up. Something's like hecka fishy. So I started an investigation. I started an investigation work of scorpionic proportions. I do my research. I'm diligent. First thing I do is well, this is not the first thing I do, but I go and look up patterns in nature that seem like the obvious thing to do in my mind. Then I came across the Fibonacci sequence. I'm telling you, this has changed my life. The Fibonacci was the blueprint for calculation I used for finding my cosmological constant. I had to bring out my board. Honestly, I didn't even want to shoot today. I just wanted to dig some more. But life is not full of pleasures. You must work. Output for input in that domain. So in mathematics, Fibonacci sequence, or Fibonacci numbers as they're commonly known as, is usually denoted by Fn. F7 and they form a sequence called the Fibonacci sequence, so that the two numbers are the sum of the two preceding numbers, the two preceding ones, generally starting from 0 and 1. 0 and 1. I'll show you what that looks like. So f of 0 equals 0, and f1 equals 1. I have no idea why I'm looking at this paper for that. And f n equals f n plus 1 minus 1. Sorry. Minus 1 plus f n minus 2. Now that is a partial differential equation, which I was never formally taught how to do partial differential equations. I mean, I know how to do them. I'm just self-made. Looking good in the hood, don't know how to get me. I'll stick to physics. So Fibonacci sequence mostly appears in nature, mostly to scientists who aren't paying attention. I feel like we can talk about sequences, like we could do a whole video on sequences later. The golden ratio, aka Fibonacci numbers, what we were talking about, appears in the world's most famous, the most famous number in the world. The one y'all love so freaking much. Yes. Pie. Damn. Ain't even that good. Cherry pie. What is it? This is a cherry pie. 161. That's a 1.134. Those are the first numbers. This is Fibonacci sequence. So the golden ratio equals 1.161. And whatever else. 19 something. Now when I solve for something like this, I like to use Culabra. Cause basically, who got time for that? I most certainly don't. So basically, when I went to solve or use the golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence as the base for whatever I was looking for, because mind you, I don't know what I'm looking for in this entire time that I'm digging. So using Fibonacci sequence equation, f of x, y, x plus y over x. My professor hates when I use that. She said, what the hell are you doing? We talking about logarithms, aren't we? That's the same thing, bitch. No, that's just this is just the calculations and computations I went through, and there were so many papers, so obsessed. I really didn't know what like I said before, I didn't really know what I was looking for. I just was digging blindly. Like to me I posed the question, and I felt like this can't be a coincidence. Like, I don't even know if I don't believe in coincidences, but how is it that Earth's crust are all shaped the same exact way? Like, I don't know her. Like, initially I was going to stop with all of Earth's crust is analogously shaped, but then I was like, whoa, I came to the conclusion, like, what? So like, and my idea was just to present the information and let someone else dig. And I gravely underestimated my ability to be obsessed with science and the secrets of the universe. Like, I always said, I want the secrets of the universe. Never found them. So in my mind at that time, I did what seems logical. Does this seem cryptic? I feel like this is a cryptic video. But yeah, for solving for my cosmological constant, I did, which I didn't know. This is why it feels cryptic, because I don't know what I'm looking for. So I did some as above, so below type ordeal, which is all in the book you can buy. You look at the calculations. But you know, this is before I even I knew about as above, so below. So in the book, or just what was happening to me was I was doing calculations comparing the quantum realm to the astronomical realm. Yes, I know I'm wild. I even had like this weird strike of understanding what the numbers meant. Like, I knew what the numbers meant. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I knew what it meant in physics. Like, I want to emphasize that I still didn't know what I was looking at or looking for. I just knew something was up. You imagine hunting for something you don't even know what you're looking at. It's just like a dark light in the back of the room, like 500 kilometers away. I didn't need to exaggerate that much. And the whole time all you have is your Fibonacci flashlight to help you see what is it I'm looking for. I don't know. So I'm basically, you know, I'm in love with my calculator at that present moment, until I got a number and I immediately did that number in reverse. I did a reverse calculation on that number almost immediately, and I knew that was the number. I knew it, and I was just like, I knew what that was what I was looking for. Then I actually I lightly verified with Heisenberg's uncertainty principles, and some of Bohr's work and some of Planck's work and Schrodinger's work, and I mean, basically to verify as well. But then I realized I didn't tell anybody that I looked at their work. Someone who bought my book was like, oh my god, you know, Niels Bohr did the same thing. I was like, what? No. I honestly don't remember in my head when I thought, okay, this number is dark energy. I just remember dark energy. That was what it was. I think in the book I called it fractal energy to make it not feel as I guess as voodoo-y-ish or as cryptic. And it's already noted. It's called the norm. They call it in University of Physics 1 the normal force, which is Newtonian in kinematics physics. Like, you calling it the normal force, you don't even know what it is. Basically, my idea is that pure energy is traveling on like tiny little mountains or triangles or wave functions of dark matter. Their force would have to be constant enough and great enough to push gravity, to keep gravity from flattening down on itself or the weight. And gravity is just the weight of the object. Shall we? Oh shit. I forgot what goes right here, but negative mg. So continuing on with this idea of dark energy, it would always have to travel in the opposite direction in which the gravity is traveling or being pulled downwards. And hopefully you can, I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. Yeah, I messed that up. But it would have to always go the opposite direction of the gravity, going in the weight of the object. It could possibly operate as a wired systems from several sources, not exactly sure yet. I do believe those sources are our solar system. I mean, it could very well be Holy Spirit for all I know. Another video on that. I like to think of this dark energy and cosmological constant as a spider web. Very thin, but very, very strong. Take this. I actually had, I don't know if you guys seen my old videos, but I had like, and I don't know why I'm like drawing a diamond. I tell you, like, I just do things. Down to bang a kind of line. Down a line of beers, new tricks, moonlight. Okay. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I probably could perform comparisons with fluid dynamics and calculations and other things, so I'll go work on that. My interpretations of what I'm seeing without verification is a very, very, otherwise exponentially complicated system that's in a state of constant flux. Maybe a time crystal? I don't know. A cosmological perpetual motion machine. Possibly. Maybe layered on itself and twisting back again. Like, I'll think on it some more and let you guys know, because I've never done fluid dynamics and this should be really interesting. I broke out my physics book so we can see about it. And I heard it's like super hard, like harder than any of the other topics in physics. So we'll see about that. And for those of you who want to know what the cosmological constant is, I am going to write it down for you right now. It is 1.34 times 10 to the negative 19 no units. Potential energy. Mass times length times width. Or volume. I have a specific equation that goes with this cosmological constant, and as you can see it, I'm still working out the bugs, and it can be denoted by big letter L. That's just, it's Lorentz constant. I learned and invented it. I mean, the logic seems off and jumpy, like you can't really follow it, but I'm an Aquarius. I know everything. And the aforementioned scientists go through the same thing where they basically, in the latter part of their career, I guess, go not insane, but they definitely start looking for secrets. I'm here closer than the most. And one of my professors said, wait till you get your degree to start acting up. So that's pretty much gonna be me. You finna cut up out. So, like Earthlings, share this video, and buy my book. Buy the book. You'll get to know the secrets of the cosmological universe. Bye.